Hey Braves, today I'm going to show you a new resource that I love using in my classroom and I urge everyone to get it. It's called Boom Cards. So first question people ask is how much does it cost? Well, yes, there is a free option. There is. I started off on free. I loved it and I went 25 bucks a year. That's all you want? Take my money. Seriously, you will love it. Your kids will love it. I promise. So the way Boom Cards works, it's essentially task cards that have been digitized. Now, the reason that I love Boom Cards so much is because I was running into either two problems in the classroom. So either a student would do something, they attempt a question, it's wrong, that's it. There's points off, the students don't learn from it. Or conversely, in like a Google Slide sort of situation, a student would attempt a question and it would hyperlink to a slide that said, oh, you're wrong, try again. But they get to keep re-attempting it until they select the right answer. But I'm none the wiser on my end as to how many struggles there were to get there. So when I see it at the end, it's like, oh, you completed it, or maybe that was the 100. Boom Cards tracks it for you, and I'll show you how. So again, these are like task cards. I sourced them over the years through like Teachers Pay Teachers. You can purchase them just as a deck or a bundle. I am a bundle queen. And um, it will give you a PDF. You click on the link and it adds it to your Boom card library automatically. You don't have to do anything. So let's take a look at what it looks like. This one says write and solve the multiplication equation represented by the array. Okay, so we have one row and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in each row, and that equals 7 total. Enter. That's correct. It's a very satisfying ding. The students love it. Don't ask me why. It's just a thing they do. So that's just one style of how it could look. Let's go back and we'll look at a few others. This one, for instance, this creator put a speaker button in it. So it will actually play and read the word problem to them. That's not a Boom card feature, that's what the creator did. But once you kind of get to know a little bit more about the system and the creators, you can find different sellers that you enjoy. So let's say in this instance, there were 59 caterpillars in the garden, 24 more caterpillars crawled in. How many are in the garden now? So I mandate that my students show their work on blank paper first. So let's say they've shown their work, they've done 59 plus 24, and they arrived at the answer 65. Okay, 65 is incorrect. Now, this is where other resources, other sites, and things like that would just say, oh, you got it wrong. What a bummer. Or it would just allow them reattempts without ever you knowing that they got a wrong attempt. So then we can go back and select the correct answer, but you will see that on the flip side in the report. Okay, so let me show you a report real quick. I've gone ahead and blurred out lines with my students, but this was a deck they did recently called Interpreting Line Plots. It's dot plots, not line plots, but I'll save that for another day. So these checkboxes up here are different options that you can select when displaying the report. You can select play, which is how many times the deck has been played. So you can see right here at this 1.4, that indicates that they did play it one time fully and then partway through another. And it does save progress. So you see that. You can see that this student played it 2 times. Okay. You can also check average. That will show you their average score, all their attempts averaged together. You can see their best attempt, their last attempt, their mastery, and then their time. And the time function has come in clutch recently. I've had a conversation or two saying, I can see that you spent 3 minutes and 4 seconds on 20 task cards. That's not okay. That's not our effort that we talked about on our social contract. We need to do better. Okay, so Those are all features that I very much enjoy. This is one of my favorite ways to digitize things and also get grades because they are immediate, they are quick, and the students are engaged. It's something that the students put in the work, and whether it's right or wrong, you hear about it, you see it on the flip side in your report. So um, we'll go back here. This is very easy to get started. You just sign up. And again, if you're not sold on it, that's fine. Sign up for a basic membership. You can still use it. Um, you can put a link in there. Boom Cards is available in our Clever. So for me, again, I've done the 25 bucks a year, take my money. But I put Boom Cards in Clever. Students just click that and they are automatically in their classroom. In order to assign a deck, I can hit assign and I can select which class I want to assign it to. There's also a few other options. Custom play settings. So you can adjust these. Show answer if surrender. No, I don't want to show the answer to them. Allow multiple plays. Sometimes, sometimes it's on and sometimes it's not. And it's a one-stop shop and it doesn't allow them to continue going back over and over. And then randomizing cards, I also enjoy this because this prevents cheating or looking off of other screens because the cards are in randomized order on everyone's screen. No one is getting the same thing at the same time. But let's say you wanted to play it whole group, on your Promethean board, you could turn the randomization off and you could go through it with them. Students could follow along. That way you could help, if you know that number 4 is tricky, you could assist them with that. So those are some features that I love. If you have any questions about getting started with Boom Cards, I would be more than happy to help. Just shoot me an email at allie.ackley@communityisd.org. And let me know if you have any success stories. I love hearing those. All right. Y'all have a great day, Braves.